And I want to share a story with y'all real brief, man, just because I've been seeing a lot of shit. And it just reminds me of, there's no such thing as being a real nigga, because even if you're a real nigga, you're not real unless the people around you can understand what real is supposed to look like, or if they following the same codes and rules that you following. So 2008, I catch a case, right? My bad, I got a phone call, but 2008, I catch a case, right? Assault with great bodily injury with mayhem. I'm not gonna go in depth, but it was some dumb shit. I was dumb. I was young. Nigga got hit. I got upset, and I just turned up. I was young, not thinking. Just a different type of go. Now now I play chess. I was playing checkers back then, but I'm wised up now. But long story short, I end up, getting into it, turning up. But when I get into it, my cousin was there, and the nigga who I hit, I did it. I'm gonna take action for what I did. He said in the paperwork that my cousin did it because he just saw two black niggas by him when he got hit. So long story short, I'm fighting this case on the streets for like a year and a half, 2 years. I don't know what's going on. I got a public defender. Like, I don't know how this shit works. So the whole time I'm going to court, my public defender just basically pushing it off. Like, okay, give you another 2 more months. Come back another 4 more months. Come back in another 8 more months. He just keep prolonging it. But I'm thinking this shit gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking like this shit is gonna be whatever. Like most probation, like whatever. Like, so then maybe like a year and a half in, she started talking about, well, yeah, honestly, this and that, the case is gonna be hard because even though the guy's saying you didn't do it, your cousin did it, the police didn't get nothing from him and no statements on him and this and that. So the only way, she tell me this like a week before, she telling me like, yo, either you gonna go to trial or you gonna have to say your cousin did it, and then that way we can go after your cousin. So when she said that, how I am in general, I'm like, that shit lame. Like, why would I snitch on my cousin when, for one, I know I did it, and just morally, I just know, like, I know better than that. Like, that shit lame. Like, never. So she said, well, I'm gonna give you a week. I'm gonna ask the judge to give you another week to think about it and then let me know. So bet. So she extended the court date again. So I instantly called her that same day. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So she said, basically, we got to go to trial. And if we go to trial, I just got to basically show your character that, because it's like somebody hit the dude. See, it's a fact. Somebody hit her. So she was saying it's going to be a hard case because it was only you and your cousin, even though on paperwork it's saying his name. You was there and they took you to jail. They didn't take him to jail initially. So don't have nothing. So I'm like, okay, I get it. So what I do, I take it to trial. I lost trial. You know what I'm saying? I lost trial. After I lost trial, shit, I had to go back to sentencing. In between that time, my dad found a lawyer to represent me before I go back to sentencing. Granted, the whole time I was fighting my case, I wasn't telling nobody. I was just going to court, like, you know what I'm saying? Going to the public defender, chopping it up, she extending it. So then, I think the day before I went to trial, I told everybody, like, I gotta go to trial. My pop's like, you about to go to trial? Like, for what? I'm telling him, like, man, why you didn't tell me about this? I'm like, I don't know, shit, I was just, So, when I lost trial, my pops turned up. He like, nah, bro, I'm about to get you a paid lawyer before you go back to sentencing, because she didn't even bring up certain shit that could have showed your character as somebody else. Like, you made a mistake, but, like, she just trucked me. Basically, the public defender trucked me. And I didn't see it coming. I ain't gonna hold you. So, but what I want to get at in general is that I had to make that decision at some point, what niggas is making right now. And I tell y'all, like, you don't know who real to real shit pop off. And that's how I live by that. That's why you don't really see me around a lot of people. Because I've been in situations where I know, like, I had to make real decisions, and I always stood on, like, real codes and conduct that most niggas I know for sure is not standing on, especially in this generation. So that's why I understand, like, and I move a certain way. That's why I really can't really move with a lot of niggas, because I know when it's time to go when it's time to really show and prove, a lot of niggas that's just not in them. You know what I'm saying? This certain shit has got to be in you, and that's just seeing certain things and being conditioned to know, like, that shit not cool to do something like that. You feel me? So, yeah, so when I be seeing all this shit that's going on, it's kind of like, it's not really, it's like you never know who real until the real shit pop off. And then that's when integrity and character gonna pop in. You know what I'm saying? And if it's in you. If it ain't in you, you just gonna just do whatever to be beneficial at the moment. But if it's certain things that you've been standing on and that you've seen other people stand on, that's gonna go back. That's gonna click in your head instantly. And what I didn't like is when I was locked up, that I was only in the incident because of my cousin. He did some dumb shit, and then I was just turning up for him. And nobody was there when the shit popped. Everybody love you when you up. You know, when you got your own apartment, you young. You know, you got money. Everybody want to come over to your spot every week. Everybody fuck with you when you popping. But when shit hit the fan, it's gonna get real tough, man. You're gonna see a lot of niggas clear out. And, you know, I'm happy and I'm grateful I got to see that at a very, very young age, because that's why I had a duality now. I understand that. You know, it's a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Some niggas is here for a reason. Some niggas is here for a season. And some people are here for a lifetime. That's just how this shit go. And it's a harsh reality. But, you know, you never will know those situations and those reasons, season, or lifetime type of people unless some real shit pop off. And I seen a lot of niggas act like and pop this shit like they this and that. But no, I could read through it. It's not like that, man. You feel me? And I feel like, and it's the real game. You can't even really be mad because not everybody was raised on the same code and conduct that you was raised on. So you can't expect everybody to play the game when they don't know the rules that you know. You know what I'm saying? And that only come with like wisdom. Like that come with time for you to even be able to look at the game like that. Like in the beginning, I used to be upset a lot. Like, what the fuck is these niggas is? But I seen that. I seen it like, all this shit, bro. I'm grateful I was in the streets with my pops seeing what I seen. Cause it's like those certain rules was now what I see how I've been able to create longevity just by standing on certain shit, not doing no finessey shit. You know what I'm saying? This accountability. You know, just standing on certain things that I know in the dope game. That's how you gonna only have longevity. If you always snaking niggas and doing weirdos, that story always ends very short. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, a lot of niggas love Scarface, but Scarface was snaking niggas. Like, he was cool in the beginning, but you know what I'm saying? But the duality, as I say, how could this movie could have been changed at the end? Just by just keep doing good business. Period. Like, that was the moral. Like, I get it. The American dream is to keep moving up, but you don't have to cut niggas out to move up. You just got to stand on good business, and kings gonna respect other kings. That's just how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to chime in on that because I see a lot of niggas talk about all this other shit, and I think the moral of the story is, man, you don't know what's real or what niggas gonna do until the shit hit the fan. It's always gonna be a nigga hating. Every movie got the same characters. It's just like who directing the movie and how you navigating through it. You feel me? And you know, that's where we at with this shit. But stay out the way, man. That's, you know, that's the best shit. That's go shit right there. Just stay out the way. You know, that's how you create the longevity, man. Don't, you know, stay out the way. Oh yeah, and to round the movie off, I went to prison. I did my time. I ain't cop no plea. And shit, I just been staying out the way.